Because the first one, actually, we need to concern that we need to believe that questions aren't interruptions to your presentation. Yeah, unless it is what is it? It happens when your friends just tested you whether okay the presenter is no actually sometimes yeah for the rest of students who become an audience just want to test you whether you know the materials as well or not. But then we need to believe that the questions are an interruption to your presentation. Yeah. Questions actually become valuable indicators of audience engagement. Yeah, we need to believe on that. Okay, it means that our presentation is great. So the audience will ask questions. Okay, so that's valuable indicators of audience engagement and genuine interest in your content. So it means that, okay, I present the materials good. I present the materials, what is it? Makes them question, makes them asking questions to me, to us, yeah, to our presentation. So the way you handle these moments can either elevate or undermine your entire presentation. Yeah, you need to believe that, okay, I did the good presentation. Okay. So the next one is effective responses demonstrate your expertise and build trust with your audience. So by what is it? The audience will ask questions, and then you establish yourself as credible authority, yeah, who not only knows the subject matter, but can think on their feet and address concern with confidence. Okay, so that's why when presenting something, when you present your materials, you need to master it. Okay, it's not, what is it? Okay, uh, tomorrow I will present this one, and then you just uh, in a night. It means that you are not well prepared. So if you want to establish yourself as credible authority with your material, so you need to prepare it well as possible. Okay, because it might what is it, in answering the questions from the audience, it might become your what is it, credible authority. Yeah, you are capable of the material that you presented. Okay, the next one, actually, poor question handling can quickly derail your carefully crafted message. Okay, so it can shake your confidence, confuse your audience, and leave lasting doubts about your competence. Okay, that's why the audience will be questionings of your what is it, capability on your materials. Okay, so I do hope that everyone's here can handling on the questions with a good uh, processed, yeah, not poor question handling. Okay. Next, actually, yeah, sorry. Here, preparing to handle questions. Okay, success in question and answer session begin long before step in front of your audience. So you need to prepare it. Okay, through your preparation transform potentially stressful moments. So that's why you need to prepare it as well as possible. Okay, do not just like Malin Kunda when you want to present tomorrow, you just design your PowerPoint in the night before. So you need to prepare as good as possible. Okay, to what? To handling the questions from the audience. Okay, and then yeah, as a presenter, of course, yeah, we need to anticipate and prepare all the questions from the audience, because the foundation of confident, yeah, question handling lies in anticipating what your audience might ask. So you have listing, okay. I guess the audience were asking about this one, and this one. Okay, so you anticipate and prepare all the things. Okay, so here you need to put yourself in their shoes and consider their perspective, concern, and then of course their motivations. So how you anticipate and prepare it? First, you can analyze your audience. Yeah, research your audience's background. Okay. If it's only in the classroom activity, so you already know your friends' background. Okay. So, but if you created your materials outside the university, so you need to research your audience background, interest, potential concerns. So, what keep them awake at night, or it's only an example. What information gaps might they have, and blah blah blah. Okay, and then the second one, prepare core answers. So you have a listing, you have draft, yeah, to respond to both common and challenging questions. Okay, so you consider edge cases and controversial topics related to your presentation. Yeah, what probably or what might the audience will be asking you about the issues that you will present. That's what is it? You need to prepare core answer. And then the third one, actually, you need to develop key message. Okay, actually, you need to create three central message you can get back to during question and answer. So you need to ensure your stay on track. Okay, you ensure on track regardless of questions direction. Okay, so you have the key message. Okay, this one is my material. So if the audience asking out of the topic, so you can anticipate that, you can ensure that, okay, you need to stay on the track, yeah, regardless of questions direction. Well, next, set expectation early. Yeah, clear communication about when and how you'll take questions prevents confusion and helps you maintain control of your presentation flow. Okay, so at the beginning, as a presenter, you already know, or you may ask the moderator, okay, whether the questions will be in the, what is it, ongoing process, ongoing, what is it, during the presentation or at the end. Yeah, so you need to clear communication about the timing. So first, you decide your approach. Will the questions drift out after the key sessions, okay, or only at the end of the presentation? Okay, you need to inform. Yeah, each approach has advantages depending on your content, audience size. Okay, but commonly the questions will be at the end of presentation. Yeah, and then communicate clearly. State your questions and answer approach at the beginning. I'll pause for questions after its section, for example, like that. Okay, or please have questions until the end. Yeah, it depends on you as a presenter. Okay, or you might ask the moderator, yeah, whether the questions, pauses, based on each section or at the end of the presentation. Okay, and then the last one, maintain your flow. So you setting boundaries reduces interruption and surprises. So it allows you to deliver your message with confidence and then clarity. Okay. So set expectations early. Yeah, you need to set this expectation. And then as a presenter, of course, not only present the materials, but also you need to be an active listener, active listening and understanding the question intent. So truly hearing what someone asked and understanding the motivation behind their questions, yeah, is the cornerstone of effective response. So if you want to respond to the questions of the audience, you need to hearing first, listen carefully, okay? So you will get the point, or you need to, what is it? It can be transformed question and answer from a challenge into conversation. Yeah, it's not become your challenge anymore, but then become a conversation between the presenter and then the audience. Okay, so listen to the questions till the end. Yeah. Um, yeah, this is the way, yeah. Listen fully before responding. Okay, before responding. So be patient to the questions. Yeah. The first one, pause and observe. You need to observe the questions. So take a brief moment after the questions and to fully observe what was asked. Okay. So you can think like what is it? Previously who said that, okay, I need the time to think first. Yeah, to think first. Okay, that's great, because we need, as a presenter, we need to observe the questions first. Okay, so this pause also makes you appear thoughtful and composed to the questions. Yeah. And then we need to identify intent. Is the questioners seeking clarification, challenging your point, or exploring deeper insights? Which one? Yeah, you need to identify the intent. Sometimes the audience only want to clarify something, okay? Or it's, what is it? The audience will challenge you with the questions. I know, or the presenter know that audience know the answer, but they only want challenge us at the certain point of our presentation, or they really want to explore deeper insight of our materials. Okay, so we need to identify the intent. Okay, so it will, by identifying the intent, we'll understand the intent shapes of your response, of our response. Okay, what we want to respond to the question, yeah, from the questioners or from the audience. Okay, and then the last one is seek clarity. Yeah, if you uncertain about the question, then ask them again to clarify. Yeah, could you please expand on that? Or what specific are you most interested in? So seek clarity when you are not certain about the questions. Yeah, that's the idea. When before you answer the questions, you need to listen fully before responding. Okay. And the next point is read between the lines. Okay. If you are skilled presenters, you need to develop the ability to perceive underlying concerns, emotions, and then motivations. Pay attention to your tone of voice. Okay. Is it curious, skeptical, or hostile? Okay, and then observed body language. Okay, arms crossed defensively, or the questioners leaning forward with interest. So not only you as a presenter, but also see, observe the body language of the questioner. Yeah. Okay, it is considered the border context. What organizational or personal issues might be driving these questions? Yeah, about the questions. Okay, when you address the underlying concern, yeah, rather than just surface level words, your response resonates more deeply. Okay, so you need to observe first, yeah, observe first, and then uh, after that, yeah, you can demonstrate emotional intelligence or build a stronger connection with your audience. Okay, how to respond to your audience. Okay, that's skillful presenters. Okay, so you engage them into your presentation. Yeah, the audience not only asking questions but also get engaged into your presentations by connecting your emotions with their emotions. That's the point. Well, next, techniques for responding with confidence. Yeah, because we need to respond to the questions with confidence. Yeah. We already discussed about uh, preparation and active listening in the place. Yeah. So now specific techniques will help you to deliver response to what is it, strengthen your credibility and reinforce your core message. Yeah. From your materials. Okay. Even when you face difficult questions from the audience. Yeah. So how how to what is it, confidently uh, by that kind of techniques. Yeah, this is one of the, what is it, it might the questions might be negative, yeah, from the audience. Yeah, because we can control the questions from the audience, so we need to reframe the difficult questions or negative questions into uh the, what is it, the transition smoothly to the positive one. Okay. So when we face this challenging with the negative questions from the audience, so we need to reframe or to shift focus toward constructive and then positive aspects, yeah, without being evasive. Okay. How? By acknowledge. So we begin by recognizing questions validity. This shows respect for the questioners. Okay. And then pivot the transition smoothly to related positive. Okay. From negative to positive. Or forward looking information that addresses the underlying concern. Okay. Because it's not debating, yeah, it's presenting something, and then the audience will ask you questions, and perhaps the questions might be negative questions, but how you respond to the questions to be positive one. So we need to reframe to shift from constructive and positive one. And then the last one, illuminate. Yeah, provide context that reframes the situation in a more constructive light while remaining truthful. Okay, that's what is it? A good presenter. So we not judge questions, but how we respond to or save the questions to be positive. Yeah. Next point, we need to use tactical pauses and smiles. Okay, pauses and smiles. It's okay to pause, and then your best smile, give your sweet smile, yeah, to the audience, because the power of the pause will, what is it, give you time, yeah, to taking a breath before answering, demonstrates composure and gives you crucial second, okay, to formulate a thoughtful response. Okay, not directly answer the questions, yeah, but it's okay to have a pause, but it's not too long pauses, yeah. just a second to formulate the thoughtful response. Yeah, this pause makes you appear confident, okay, and purposive rather than upset. Okay, and then use your strategic smiles. Yeah, a genuine smile can diffuse tension. Okay, your heart beat fast. Yeah, when you present something or when you get questions from the audience, but with the deep breath, and then you give your strategic smile, it will give you tension, yeah, diffuse your tension, build rapport, and make even difficult exchanges feel more collaborative. Okay, so this smiling signals openness, and then confidence, of course, and then putting both you and then the questioners at ease. Okay. And then the last one is maintain your eye contact. While pausing and then smiling, maintain steady eye contact with your questioners. Yeah. This combination conveys your confidence, your respect, and then your attentiveness quality that elevate your credibility. It means that you are credible as a presenter. Yeah. Okay. Next. Of course, is it okay to admit when you don't know the answer? The question is like that. Is there any idea? Yeah, sometimes actually, we know that we do believe that not all the questions that questioners or our audience asking is what is it? We can handle it. Yeah, sometimes, oh, okay. Um, I'm not sure about the answer. So how you answer the questions with actually I don't know the answer, but how to say it to the audience, or you just pretending that you are capable of, yeah, or you just what is it? Okay, I will answer best on what I know, or you just say that I don't know about the answer, or I'm not sure about the answer. So it is one of the most powerful technique for building credibility, yeah, for us as presenter. Okay, so we need to be honest, yeah, not not pretending that okay, this is the answer, but actually we are not sure about the answer. But then, yeah, my suggestion, we need to be honest. Yeah, when you don't have the answer, okay, you uncertain about the answer, audience will respect, yeah, authenticity far more than they value bluffing, yeah, or evasion. You just pretend, not pretending that you know everything, yeah. However, honestly enough, so you follow up. Okay, you might say that okay, by acknowledge gratefully, that's excellent questions, yeah. You can say that that's an excellent questions, and I don't have that specific data to hand, for example, like that. Okay, if asking you about the data of certain data, something like that, but previously you don't prepare on that, so it's okay if you say that, to be honest, yeah, to the audience, I don't have specific plan or commit specifically. Okay, for example, I'll research that thoroughly and send you detailed response by the end of day tomorrow. So you make commitment, yeah, commit to, okay, I need to research first. I will approach you when I know the answer, something like that. Okay, must actually flow through. Okay, set a reminder and deliver on your promise. This build lasting trust. Yeah. For example, me as a presenter, I have ever, what is it, present, for example, for Mendeleev, something like that, previous meeting ago, but I'm not certain about the questions that my audience asked about. So I make sure that okay, I need to ask someone that on this, and then I'll inform you by the end of day tomorrow. It's okay, yeah. It's okay to say something like that if you uncertain about the data or something that you don't know the answer, the specific answer. Okay, and actually we need to engage our audience with clarification techniques because if we have advanced clarification techniques, it will transform question and answer from one-on-one exchange into an inclusive dialogue that engage your entire audience and enriches the overall presentation experiences. Okay, not only like what is it? Okay, if you announce questions and you have the answer. Okay, not only uh the stage like that, but it might be deeper on that. So you have experience on what you don't know, and then you get the information from the audience, experience audience about the issue, something like that. Okay. Okay. Again, we to clarify questions for everyone. Yeah, to clarify questions for everyone. When someone asks questions, others in your audience may not have heard clearly or may benefit from understanding its context. Use clarification techniques, yeah, to create inclusive, engaging environment. Okay, how? Repeat or paraphrase. Okay, you restate the questions aloud for the entire audience. For example, you make sure, yeah, repeat or paraphrase the questions. The questions is about how to handle a question from the audience. Yeah, you make sure you clarify, yeah, whether the questions, is it the questions, yeah, or not. Okay, why you should repeat or paraphrase the questions to ensure that everyone understand the context and gives you a moment to formulate your response. Okay, because the questions is not only from certain audience to the presenters, but also hopefully the questions and the answer will makes what is it, this kind of information to be understandable, yeah, to all the audience. Okay, and then how to clarify questions again. Asked, pause, call techniques. Yeah. After posing questions to the audience, you pause to allow thinking time, then call on multiple participants. Okay. Why you use this kind of technique? This increase engagement and generate diverse perspective rather than accepted accepting the first raise hand. Okay, so you can ask another audience to respond. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, and then redirect to the audience. Okay, redirect questions to other audience. For example, that's interesting. Has anyone here encountered similar situation for something like that? Okay, so this fostered discussion, share expertise, and pressure off. You have to have all the answer. You might ask or redirect other audience to do participation, to engage discussion to one questions. Yeah. And then the next one is rely between participant. When appropriate, again, when appropriate, facilitate exchanges between audience member. For example, uh, Sarah raised a similar point earlier. Sarah, for example, because in one one presentation, I do believe that not only one audience have questions of or certain questions. Of course, another participant will also have the same questions. Yeah, similar questions. Even they don't know. Oh, I see. Sarah already asked the same questions with me, for example, but it is again asked by another student. So you might say that Sarah raised a similar point earlier. Sarah, would you like to share your perspective on this, for example, like that? Okay. So rely between participants. This creates a richer, more collaborative learning environment. So your presentation will be lively. Okay. Hopefully it's summed up. Yeah, I do believe. Okay, there are many materials here. Yeah, how you respond to questions, how clarifying something like that. Yeah. So here in mastering the art of handling questions isn't about having all the answers. Remember, it's not about having all the answers. It's about combining your preparation, your active listening, and then your confident techniques to transform questions and answer sessions into your presentation's most meaningful moments. Okay, remember that. Okay, combining among preparation, active listening, and confident techniques. Yeah. So how? Because questions signal your success of presentation. So here, audience questions demonstrate engagement and interest into your presentation. The questions become opportunity to deepen your connections and reinforce your core message, not threat to be feared. Okay, not threats to be feared. Remember that. Okay, and then skills develop with practice. Okay, like any presentation skill, actually confident questions handlings improve with deliberate practice. So the more practices, yeah, the more skillful you in presentation. So each question and answer session makes you stronger, yeah, and more adaptable, yeah, to any questions. Okay, and then the last one, transform challenge into highlights. So apply these techniques consistently and you'll transform the questions and answer from your presentations more stressful component, okay, become it's more memorable and impactful segment. So you are not afraid again about the questions from the audience, yeah, um, rather than become your memorable and impactful segment or become a skillful presentation presenters. Okay. I guess that's all for me. Yeah, hopefully here everyone, me, yeah, also become a good presenter to engage the audience, yeah, uh, what is it in our presentations. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Go back to Nabila to have another session. Okay, this is actually the next step, yeah, for you. Yeah, you. So I guess this is a suggestion, yeah, suggestion for you for your next step, yeah. For your next step, you may role play, prepare your message again, of course, and then embrace this kind of opportunity. Okay, Nabila. Mhm.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ikhfi Imaniah for the insightful presentation. Today we learned that questions show audience interest and can build credibility when handled well. We also learned the importance of preparing answers, listening carefully, responding clearly, and maintaining a calm and confident attitude when answering questions. We will now continue with the Q&A session. For participants who would like to ask questions, please raise your hand. Siapa namanya? Okay, please, Nazla.
Ajeng, Ajeng.
Ya, Ajeng.
Okay. Hello, Miss. My name is Ajeng, and I want to ask, how can we respond professionally if the audience misunderstands our presentation?
Okay, we need to wait another questions or directly answer the questions.
You can answer directly.
Okay. Well, if the audience misunderstanding of what we present, yeah, of course, previously I already stated that we need to clarify the questions. Yeah, clarify the questions. Whether to what? Okay, wait a minute. This one. We need to clarify the questions. Uh, at least we asked the audience. Yeah. Okay. We clarify whether okay. Wait a minute. Like this one. I already shared you previously about if the audience, wait a minute, what slide there? If the audience out of the context of our presentation, we might clarify, yeah, to the audience that it's not in our topic. Okay. I forget what slide that might be. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this one. Okay, we need to develop key message of our presentation. Yeah. So we can give the attention for the for the questioners. Yeah, to stay on the track. It's not in our topic discussion. You might have another questions, or you make a key message to the audience. Okay, make a key message to the audience. Okay, our topic today is about blah blah blah. Okay, first, second, third. Okay, not talking about that one like that. So we need to clarify to the audience, yeah, because it's not our topic discussion. So you may clarify to the audience, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
We
you,
need to
Miss.
keep stay on track. Yes. Another questions?
Okay, next question is from Hairan. Please, Hairan.
It's double.
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
It's a bit blurry. Uh, I want to ask a question about the reframe difficult or negative questions.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the point was to transition the question smoothly, right? but
Mhm.
what into a positive light. But what if there is no way to find that positive light or positive side of the question?
Okay, if the questions is negative, okay, so we can
Yes, miss.
reframing. We cannot reframing to the see focus towards constructive and positive aspects. Is that your questions?
Exactly, miss.
Okay. So actually reframe difficult or negative questions. We need to make sure first, yeah, knowledge that begin by recognizing the question's validity. Okay. Uh, Make sure that if it's negative and you cannot make it or shifting into the positive one, so you can what is it at least respect to the questions first, and then if it's not possibly to shift the questions into the one, or you cannot transition smoothly, you might what is it change the questions and ask the questioners again to to have another questions. You cannot make it or you cannot answer the questions because of, for example, it's really uh, sensitive area or negative, so you cannot respond to the questions. Is okay. Yeah, you just say to the questioner, yeah, if you already acknowledge pivot or illuminate, but again cannot shift it or reconstruct the positive aspect, so you cannot ask the audience to change the questions. Okay, or you just skip it. Okay. Okay, next questions. Okay,
Thank you
because
very much, miss.
yes, because you are as a presenter is what is it? Uh, the master, yeah, the master of the presentation at the room. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, Next question is from Aizams.
Okay.
Hello, Miss. I'm Aiza. As an introvert people, for example, I have presentation. Uh, I have a presentation in front an audience, but the middle my presentation, Aiza feel apa namanya, nervous and anxious, and then I forget uh, what message I want to deliver next in the presentation.
Mhm.
So, according to Miss Ikhfi, how can I stay focused and calm when this happens during our presentation? Thank you, Miss.
Hey, okay. Okay, it's not about answering the questions, but your presentation, the presentation stages. Okay, again, you can use this one, yeah, tactical pauses and smiles, yeah. Even in your presentation, you can pause in a second, yeah. Take a deep breath, yeah. Of course, if you are a presenter, yeah, at least you have notes, yeah. We can deny that notes is really important for us. Even, yeah, a president also have notes, yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. You have notes and then outline, yeah, what you want to present. It's okay, yeah. So at least again, yeah, if you are what is it for example, okay, it's new for me as presenter, and of course I will never in front of the audience, so make sure that you prepare all the things um good. Okay. At least you have outlining your point. Okay. Okay. First, I will present this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. So outlining is really important. Or take notes. Okay. For example, at least you have presentation slides, but for example, it presents not in detail. You make notes, yeah, for yourself. Yeah, you can see the notes and then you continue explain to the audience. It's okay. Yeah, that's the point. So if you feel nervous, yeah, of course, at least you have the notes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Don't forget to have a notes. My pleasure.
Davi already raised his hand.
Okay, Arkan, yeah.
Silakan, Davi.
Hello. Can you listen to me? All right. So I would like to ask you questions about. It's more like of a feedbacks towards Steve Jobs' speech style. I would like to ask your opinion towards about what Steve Jobs had did. When Steve Jobs had been asked by his students, he tends to stay still, silent for 1 to 2 minutes. What do you think about that? To answer questions by
Excuse
having a.
me.
Yep, can you listen? Am I audible?
Excuse me. I guess your voice is too, what is it, unclear for me. So could you please repeat your
All right.
questions?
It's still double
Please
voice.
slow the volume, please.
Yeah, double voice is.
Double.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's a double voice. It's too loud with the speakers. All right. Can you
Mhm.
listen to me more clear? Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
So
it's
I would
clear
like to ask you
enough.
about how Steve Jobs did in terms of ethical poses and smiles, of course, because Steve Jobs
Mhm,
have
mhm,
been asked by his students. He was stay still to digest all of the questions, and then afterwards, Steve Jobs could answer the questions clearer and so be understood by his students. So, what is your opinion towards that about having a pause, stay still, silent for more than 1 minute, not directly to
mhm.
answer the questions? What do you think about that strategy of public speaking strategy? Thank you.
Okay, okay. Here, the tactical pauses and smiles, yeah, not too long, as I said before. Yeah, just what is it? The pause here to take a deep breath to make sure the answer is, what is it? What is it? Is really the answer or not. So this pause makes you appear confident, not more than, for example, I have ever, what is it, have an experience with my students who present the presentations in academic speaking in the classroom, and they, what is it, take long time to prepare the answer. So if the presenters like pretending like this, it makes you feel, what is it, not uh credible. Yeah. So the audience will not sure that you are mastering the materials. Yeah. So that's why we as a presenter, we need to prepare the materials as good as possible. Yeah, we need to master it. Or even we are not mastering at this topic, we prepared. Yeah, we prepared. We read more in the day before. Yeah, so when you present the materials and have questions from the audiences, so you can answer the questions confidently. Even use this kind of techniques, this kind of strategies. pauses and smiles. It doesn't mean that, okay, I don't know the answer, but wait a minute, I need to find out the answer. Okay, not talking about that. Yeah, this tactical pauses is not what is it, to handle the, to what is it, to someone's that not mastering the math. If you don't know the answer, yeah, you just what is it, as I said before, not use this kind of technique, pauses and smiles. Okay, pauses too longs, yeah, but you just what is it, say that's what is it, I said before that, okay, I'm not sure about this. Okay, I will find the answer, and then I will approach you for for example the next of the day by tomorrow, something like that. Okay, it's better for you. Or you just the techniques that asking to another audience, for example, you're not sure about the answer, and then if you first, yeah, admit when you don't know the answer, this kind of technique, yeah, or you engage your audience with clarification techniques. Use this one. Better you use this one. Okay. Yes. Better you use this one. Clarify questions for everyone, so everyone can engage, or everyone who has what is it, the experience on that questions will give reflection, or will foster discussions, yeah, or share expertise, yeah. So that's the better path that you choose, not pausing and then takes a long time to answer the questions. That's my suggestion. Okay, is it clear enough?
Yes. Okay, thank you, Miss Ikhfi. Before we continue, I ask Miss Kamala if you have any questions or feedback, please.
Okay, I actually have one question. First of all, thank you so much, Miss Iffy. It's very beneficial to hear from you, and I'm sure it's very beneficial for the students as well. Um, so I want you to know that the students are now, so they will have their final exam soon, and it will be related to academic presentation. So I'm just wondering, do you think there is any differences in terms of question and answer in terms of like handling questions? Is there any differences between handling questions from an academic presentation comparing it to like, you know,
Excuse
presentation in general? Yeah, sorry.
Excuse me. I guess I have unstable connection. Could you please repeat when
Okay,
what is the
okay,
start?
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine. So, in their final exam later, the students of this class, they are going to present an academic presentation, sort of like poster presentation, in like a conference manner. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you whether you think handling questions, for like conference type presentation is different than, you know, regular kind of
Mm-hmm.
presentation in general. Yeah, that's my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Camilla. Yeah, of course, I do believe that you have a great experience on that. But then, for actually, for the presentation of academic presentation, like for a poster for conferences, yeah, it's the differences are from the audiences. Okay, I guess so. That's why the techniques are the same, but how you like a previous one. Okay, we need to anticipate. Yeah, the things that we need to anticipate and prepare is we need to analyze our audience first. Okay, so if it is academic presentation, of course, the the audience is coming from, the academic background, yeah. So the level of the audience will be higher than before, yeah. So for the strategy, for the techniques, are the same actually. That's the, what is it, the standard point of how to preparing or how to handling the questions. But what we need to anticipate, yeah, is we need to analyze our audience first. Okay. But then again, the what is it, the academic presentation, of course, we present academically, not like we present as general presentation. Okay. That's the what is it, the quite differences between the general presentation and academic presentation.
Okay. If I may clarify, so what you mean by academically is it like word choices, or to be specific, like what kind of academically that you're referring to?
Okay, academically, like I have experiences on academic speaking class. So academically, starting from the materials, of course, the what is it, PowerPoint presentation, of course, will be academically, not like our students presenting the PowerPoint like what is it, uh what is it, the color of presentation that they like, but then more what is it, general, more academic, yeah. Starting from the posters, of course, and then the PowerPoint as well. So it will be different for academic or for general presentation. Okay, so for me as the lecturers of academic speaking, I will give points on, of course, on the what is it, the presentations slides, yeah. Not only what they've what for example, like fluency, how to handle questions from the audience, but also how they present the slides, or how they present the posters academically. So that's quite different with the general one. That's my experiences, Miss
Thank
Camila.
you, Miss Ikhfi.
Mm-hmm. My pleasure.
Okay, next, Kak Siti Amalia,
Mm-hmm.
please
Yes,
share your question.
I'm sorry,
I guess this is my students.
Miss. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Miss. I didn't open the camera because I was teaching. Apologize, ya, Miss.
Okay.
Okay, Miss. I have one question about me. I want to introduce myself. My name is Siti Amalia from the English Study Program P2K RPL, Miss. Miss, wait a moment.
Mhm.
What are the main weakness of the material I'm presented, and how do I overcome? Then I if we are bored, and if the audience is smarter than me, when the audience start to get bored and sleepy, even tough, they like to do ice breaking.
Mhm. Okay. Is that
Okay,
all?
yeah,
Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, when we will present our materials in front of the audience, we need to anticipate and prepare again. Yeah, anticipate and prepare. Yeah, anticipate means we need to analyze our audience. Yeah, whether our audience is teacher, is a student, is a worker, or something like that. So we need to research our audience's background. So when we do ice breaking, it's directly okay. It is appropriate for our audience. Okay, when we present something, we designed our presentation slides. Okay, it fits to our audience. Okay, so
Yes.
they will not get bored. They will be very lively to asking questions or something like that. Okay. You say that how if the audience is smartest than us, yeah, as a presenter. So that's
Yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a very dangerous semester.
yeah, the questions, it might be the questions like I said before.
Uh,
I need to check what's light, yeah. Uh, there will be questions who only test us, yeah,
mm,
or what is it? What the okay? Wait a minute. Or in what slide? Yeah, I already stated that uh types of questions, yeah, and then how to respond to the questions, yeah, because when the audience asking questions, yeah, the questions is about how is about to deepen, yeah, their experiences or just want to test us as the presenter or something like that. So we need to know our audience's background, yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Mm,
I guess I already stated, but I forgot what slides. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. That's
Okay,
the
Miss.
point. So we need to know our audience background. Yeah.
Mm, yes, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss. Yeah, but I'm so very nervous is the front to audience gitu. Apa ya? Deg-degan is so very amazing.
Nervous.
Yeah,
Okay.
nervous, Miss.
It's okay. It's
Mm,
natural. Yeah, it's
mm-mm.
natural.
Okay, Miss.
Mhm.
Thank you, Miss.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Kak Siti Amalia,
My
for your question.
pleasure.
Before we conclude this session, may I ask if anyone would like to share any insight?
Pardon me?
Nabila, sorry, could you repeat?
Uh, Before we conclude this session, may I ask if anyone would like to share any insights?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I want to share the insights, please.
Okay.
Wait. Hello, Miss.
Yes, please.
So
Yeah, who's
yeah,
speaking?
let me introduce myself first. My name is Itif El Hadia. So I want to give some insight that what did I really got from today guest lecture. That I learned so much, many of things about how to be speaking more professional, especially when we want to do a presentation. uh, some of it that I got that we need to learning how to be more confident. I think that is the more important thing we need to do because when the way you try to giving your presentation or probably your idea in front of a lot of people, I think confidence is the key because when you speaking in how can I say like full stop like um, and you know sometimes when you confused to saying something in front of people, I think it's gonna very hard to catch the audience. So yeah, today I just learning. It was so insightful. I was really got a lot of things that I'm usually never know before. Like when I was making a presentation in front of the class, especially in Miss Camila class, that I always got a lot of mistaken. Sometimes I'm not catching the audience. I just like enjoying myself when I standing in front of the class. But right now I already know that there is some technical like technical pause and smile. I mean, when you try to giving a presentation, you don't need to speak really fast. You there is a moment that you need to be like a pose and also smile. It's used for make the audience more engaging and yeah, I think that's all, Miss. The insight that I can really got, that I can accept it from today. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you, Elle. Before we move to the closing session, we will have a photo session together. Kindly prepare yourselves for the photo.
Okay. Everyone, please open your camera. Let's start for having a conversation together. I do really recommend for everyone to open your camera.
Iya, betul,
Guys, are we starting?
Everyone, please. Steady. Everyone. Three. Handphonenya kelihatan lagi.
Lah, masa ada?
Oke. Maju ya. Itu nggak apa?
Dinyalain dong.
Gak apa-apa, nggak usah, nggak usah. Alright. Let's start. On three. Ya, aku sama Bila jangan kelihatan tuh. Yeah. Majulah. Alright. Let's start. Everyone, three, two, one. Thank you. Again. Wait, I have to pass it. Wait up. All right, three, two, one. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I actually I already shared the materials to Mr. Abdu and then Miss Dian. So you may ask to share the materials to your friends. Thank you, Miss Camila. Thank you, Miss Nabila. Thank you, everyone's
Thank you so
here.
much, Miss Ikhfi.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
Bye bye, everyone. See you
Thank you,
around.
Thank
Miss.
you,
Is
Miss.
everyone coming today to the class?
Yes,
Absen dulu.
absent.
Okay. All right. If everyone is coming, then I'm going to coming. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, I leave. Bye bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ikhfi.
so much,
Bye
Miss.
bye. Thank you for the knowledge for me.
Okay. Thank you guys for today.
Thank you. My pleasure. Ini program apa ya? Mau nanya boleh?